I got interested in it once I read a book by Ayn Rand, Fountainhead. That got me interested in this field because I could realize that this was probably one of those fields where you could do beyond just what you learned. Here you had to be inquisitive. You could understand a lot of things beyond what was being taught. You could look at mathematics, science, engineering, design, art, psychology, philosophy. So all of these things amalgamated into one curriculum. That was the most exciting part of it. And I think a little bit of a nudge from my dad to say that you can't do something ordinary. So that's what got me into this. We start designing top-down. We understand the culture. We try and set the cultural aspiration for the space. We try and build the social aspiration of the space. Once we've done that, we get into the functional aspects, understand what would each cohort need, what would each person need in the office. We provide for that. And then the final layer is the aesthetics, which wraps it up completely as a bespoke solution for the client. We want to make sure that people who work in those workspaces thrive. We want to make sure that the business that we're working for, that grows. And in the whole process, we want to protect the planet. Each project's different. There is a whole journey for each project, and each project's as exciting. Nestle is one of them, where we redid the entire building. Understanding Nestle, working with their brands, the sub-brands of Nestle. We worked with that and created a space which resonated with the end users, and that was very satisfying. More importantly, from people's perspective, when they walk into the same space again, the same building again, does it do justice to the amount of money that the organization spend? Does it actually help them do better, be more productive, understand the culture of the organization, and be more social when they're coming to the space? This is post-pandemic. In a similar fashion, where we worked on the brand ethos of the firm, was an office that we did for Boat. Again, where a young organization, startup, how do you capture the vibe of the organization and then replicate that vibe within the space itself? So that was something which was very, very exciting about that office. With the onset of the GCCs, we worked for multiple clients. Kyndryl, we worked for them. It's an offshoot of IBM. They wanted to make sure that now that they were a separate organization, they wanted to create a culture of their own. They wanted to create brand identity of their own, the employer brand as their own. And there we spent time understanding what does Kyndryl stand for, or what would the organization aspire to stand for, and then how do we create a space which resonates with that. I think AI is a huge supplement to what we do. Data-driven decision-making is huge. We will be able to use AI and find the design drivers and be able to design in that fashion. Usage of the space itself is another. So once you've built the space, AI can help understand the usage patterns and give solutions pertaining to what could be done with that space in relation to the usage pattern within the office space. Now, these are ideas to be able to give direction to design. Design itself, I feel, would be done by people. And then aesthetics is the layer which, again, AI could add or support. So AI would supplement the architecture. Future of architecture is bright. I think with respect to interior design as well as architecture, the biggest takeaway from the curriculum of architecture is that once you come out of the college, you've got to remain inquisitive. And once you are, then you're able to assimilate so many things that on-the-job training cannot teach. But if you're inquisitive, you can learn more and then add back to what the field could give you. Otherwise, then be ready to be obliterated by AI, replacing you in terms of design solutions, aesthetics, visuals. I would like to thank Forbes India and Kohler for recognizing us for this prestigious positioning in the design industry. We are excited. We are super enthused to be a part of top 30 designers in the country.